What's happened to the 28-year-old Farmington Hills woman who was so full of life? A woman who seemingly vanished on December 2nd. Her family and investigators have not stopped trying to find her. And what about that security guard whose Berkley home was searched looking for clues? The last time anyone reported seeing Danielle was that first Friday in December. It was between 4:30 and 5 in the afternoon, and she was leaving work at MetLife. She was supposed to meet up with a friend but never made it. No phone call.
Dark deeds.
This guy just tried to rape me.
It's the shocking case of a missing woman and the manhunt for a monster.
She was grabbed from behind.
But catching this Jekyll and Hyde won't be easy.
He knew how to mingle, be one of the group.
That's the tricky thing about having this be a surprise where no one would have seen this coming.
Could you please state your name for the record?
Sarah Pollock.
Okay, Ms. Pollock, I'm going to take you back to December of 2016. Did you by the name of Danielle Stislicki?
Yes,
How did you know Danielle Stislicki?
she's my best friend.
How long had you known her?
Over 20 years.
And did you see her frequently?
Yeah, almost every day.
Every day? Did you talk to her on the phone?
Yeah, almost every day.
Texting, calling?
Yes.
December 2nd of 2016 was the last time that anyone has heard from or seen Danielle Stislicki. At the time of Danielle's disappearance, she worked at MetLife in Southfield, Michigan. The night of December 2nd, Danielle and her friend Sarah had made plans to meet for dinner. Danielle was going to leave work around 5 or 5:30 that night and meet up with Sarah, have dinner, and then have a sleepover. Danielle never showed up for dinner and did not respond to text messages or phone calls, which, as Sarah stated, was very unlike Danielle.
Bubbles are mine.
Would you please read them into the record?
From the top.
Please.
Hey, what are you doing tonight? Kind of want to call in and take a personal day. I feel fucked up.
Does it have the time that you were communicating with her?
3:52 p.m.
Did she respond to you?
Yes.
What was that?
I'm off at 5, but I have to work tomorrow at 8, so I'd want to stop at home first. I'm sorry, boo. Want to hang out?
Did you respond?
Yes. You're working on a Saturday? I think I'm going to call in. Jake's having a boy, and I shouldn't be upset, but I am.
Keep going.
I just called and they asked me to please come in because they are so short. Fuck my life. And she responded, I'm sorry, Sarah. Do you do what you need to do? I'll be around either way. Yeah, only 8 to 12. They're letting me go now. I have to tidy up. Just let me know. And then I responded at 5:30. Yeah, I called in. Are you alive? LOL. Hey, you okay? Weird, I haven't heard from you. You're making me worried.
What time was that?
The last one was Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning.
You were concerned about your friend at this point?
Yes.
The next morning on December 3rd, Sarah went over to Danielle's apartment to check things out. When she pulled up, she noticed that Danielle's black 2015 Jeep Renegade was parked in its normal spot. She found this very odd, so she began to knock on Danielle's door. Danielle never came to the door. Sarah decided she would throw pebbles at her window and honk her horn. This still didn't bring Danielle outside. Now Sarah was becoming quite concerned and decided that it's time to call Danielle's parents.
Your attention to the screen, what is that?
That's Danielle's car.
And is there dirt on the bottom half of that in this picture?
Yes, there is.
You testified earlier that you lived down a dirt road?
Yes.
Had Ms. Stislicki recently been to visit you?
Yes.
May I have these over back? All right, where is this car parked in relation to Ms. Stislicki's apartment?
Danielle's apartment is that door that you see right in front of it.
Did you go up to her apartment?
Yes,
And someone had keys?
yes.
Who was that?
Grandma and Grandpa Stislicki.
What happened when you got into the apartment?
Danielle was not there. There was a
Danielle's family was unable to locate her Jeep keys. They couldn't find her spare key or her original set. They did contact the Farmington Hills Police Department. Farmington Hills Police Department was unwilling to help them get inside the vehicle at that time. The family then contacted AAA. Once inside the vehicle, they found Danielle's purse wide open in the back seat. They also noticed that her credit cards, her money, and her identification were still inside the vehicle. This was a huge red flag for them. They then contacted the Farmington Hills Police Department again. Now the police department deemed this as very strange and that Danielle most likely didn't just walk away.
In the Jeep was her purse sitting right on top of the bag from work in the back seat behind the passenger side. All of her things that she had in there, laundry baskets, cat food, hiking boots, etc.
Okay, again, we're showing you exhibit number 4. You said that there were items in the vehicle,
Yes,
one of them being the purse.
absolutely sitting on top.
Was this strange?
Danielle's family had a spare key to her apartment. Once they got inside the apartment, they noticed that the light was on, but Danielle was nowhere to be found. Everything about the apartment appeared normal. They looked in every room, inside closets, inside drawers. The only thing that stuck out to them was that her cat was home and had not been fed. Other than that, everything appeared to be completely normal.
When you went to her apartment, you saw everything still there, including her pet. What did you do?
Panicked and tried to go ahead and look for her keys to get into the
On December 7th, Danielle had been missing for 5 days. Her apartment complex offered a $50,000 reward for any information on her disappearance. The reward also reached $125,000 within that same day. On December 19th, the police department announced that they believed that Danielle was a victim of a crime. After 2 weeks without any sign of Danielle, the police began a search of a Berkley home in the 2900th block of Oxford Road. On February 21st of 2017, the neighbors said that they noticed that the security guard Floyd Galloway had not been at that Berkley home since the police searched it in December. They found this quite odd. Neighbors also were witnesses to items that were being removed from that home. No one in the media or even in Danielle's family knew what was going on. The neighbors stated that a car was taken away from that home, floorboards, and a mattress, which was very suspicious.
The prosecution believes they have enough evidence to convict Floyd Galloway of her murder. They started the day with a long list of witnesses, including Dani's co-worker, who saw her at her work parking lot the night she went missing. She was apparently talking to Floyd Galloway. His car had broken down. Then another co-worker testified about that fateful day.
And you saw Danielle?
Yes, I saw her.
Did you see someone in the vehicle with her?
Yes.
Who was that?
The defendant.
So first, don't judge my hair. I need to fix it. Second,
What?
never mind.